Alright guys, welcome to the last of the reviews of the beers that Crew Republic sent to me. Not going to be the last Crew Republic reviews, not by a long shot, because A, I've still got another bottle that I picked up from Cologne, and B, I've enjoyed pretty much, every beer that I've had by them so far. Yeah, some might not be like the most amazing of their style, but there's definitely a consistency throughout. And for a brewery that's only been going since around 2011, starting off as two guys, home brewing, they're definitely one of the most interesting that I've come across. And they've got a good sense of identity with the logos, the way they present their bottles. I just really like that. And yeah, Germany is a very exciting place for people into craft beer, and it's because of breweries like this one. So I think this is the last beer that I need to review. I've reviewed, or at least I think I've reviewed them, but I've not been happy with some of them. I'm thankful I've had other bottles to try. So yeah, if not, I apologise, and there'll be a couple more, which is not a bad thing. But from what I can gather, this is my final beer. And yeah, it's a Sunday night. I thought I'd end a Sunday with a stout. And this is the Roundhouse Kick Imperial Stout, which is brewed with Columbus and Tradition hops. And the malts are Pilsner, chocolate malt, caramel malts, and roasted malts. So it sounds damn good already. The beer's clocking in at 9.2%, and it's got an IBU count of 71. Now, I've had a really good run actually of German Imperial Stouts. The one from Schoenramer, another fantastic Bavarian brewery I really enjoyed. Hanscraft & Co. with the Engine Öl beer, that was fantastic as well. So hopefully, this will be a good one. And I do really enjoy my Imperial Stouts. So from the ingredients alone, I know that this is going to be a nice, rich, indulgent beer. And look at that. Not pouring like an oil slick, but it's definitely got a real sense of occasion to it. Not really pouring too much of a head, which is to be expected from a beer of about 9.2%, and of the style in general. And yeah, nice amounts of carbonation, nice fizz. And look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Is that jet black? I'm a bit on the fence because of the lighting here. It definitely looks sort of jet black on camera. There might be some really dark, intense mahogany sort of in there as well. It looks like a black coffee anyway. So yeah, it looks deep, rich and indulgent, and the beer poured with one finger's worth of a tan going on mocha sort of head. And yeah, it looks like a coffee, and it looks damn good. So let's see what it smells like. I get a smokiness there, slightly like rolling tobacco. Definitely get that roasted malt right away. That's probably the most domineering malt character on the aroma. Pick up a bit of coffee in there as well. Nice little bit of bitter chocolate on the back end. It's got like a real sense of warmth about it on the aroma, which is... it's nice. Yeah, definitely makes you feel a bit warm. Not that we need to be warm, because it's been boiling here in Germany, but yeah, that smells really damn nice. So let's see if it tastes as good as it smells and looks. Cheers. And it does. Straight away, the first flavour that I get is like a boozy black forest gatto sort of flavour. These really dark berries right up front, like covered in booze, soaked up in booze, like booze soaked currants in a Christmas cake, that sort of thing. I didn't expect it to be as fruity, to be honest. I thought it'd be a bit more of like a dry, maybe chocolatey sort of Imperial Stout. But yeah, that really nice, deep, rich, inviting, pruny, curranty sort of berryness there. Really, really nice. Definitely get some caramel in there as well from those caramel malts. Slightly oaky sort of taste as well. I've had some Imperial Stouts where they've not been aged in barrels, but they sort of have this like wooden aged sort of flavour to them. This one doesn't have that, but there is a slight like woodiness there. The bitterness is a really strong bitter chocolate for me. Body is actually a little lighter than I was expecting, and that to some might be a detriment to the style it is, but to me it actually makes it a bit more drinkable. And yeah, sort of get like a slight whiskey sort of aroma. Maybe a slightly sweet whiskey. It's got some alcohol kick in there in the flavour as well, but not an unpleasant or out of place alcohol. More of like a, going back to like maybe a slight sweet bourbon, that sort of thing. And then a really nice alcohol warmth as it goes down, right from the back of the palate all the way down. You do feel the alcohol, but for a 9.8% beer, 9.2% beer, it's actually masked and incorporated really, really well. So this is, it's not unpleasant at all, even though that alcohol is evident. But it sort of makes you think, yeah, I want to just swig this because it's so nice. But you do pick it up, so you will take your time with this one. And yeah, just like what I was saying with the Hanscraft & Co. Imperial Stout, this would be a fantastic, maybe aged. I mean, it's already a fantastic beer in its own right. Full of character, very robust, and I've not had much experience with barrel-aged beers or aging in general, but I could definitely see this going to a completely different level, aged in the right barrel for the right time, that sort of thing. There's so much there to enjoy it now, but there's so much there that could probably be like accelerated, or different characteristics come into play. But as a Imperial Stout from Germany, it's another stellar beer. It really, really is. Yeah, that's just a really damn good beer. And yeah, easily a 9 out of 10 from me. The double IPA is going to be very, very hard to beat. And I think next up I picked up a barley wine of theirs, so I'm very, very excited to see how that one is, especially considering it's like version 2.3 of their barley wine. But yeah, Imperial Stout, I tell you what, the Germans seem to really do well brewing Imperial Stouts. I've yet to have a bad one, or a boring one, or a characterless one. This one is just, it's beautiful. Beers like this, just great to enjoy the end of the week on a Sunday night. You don't need to, you know, have it with any sort of cuisine or any sort of food. You just want to sit back, enjoy this one, and let the evening take its course. Really, really fantastic beer. So yeah, the Imperial Stout from Crew Republic, the Roundhouse kick. Great artwork there, and as is the case, great bottle cap as well, so definitely a keeper in that regard as well. So if you've tried this one, let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you've tried any of the German brewed Imperial Stouts, what's been your favourite? What one should I look out for? What's your favourite Imperial Stout in general? Again, for me to look out for. And yeah, if you've tried any from Crew Republic, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. So I'm going to definitely be enjoying the rest of this one. It's coming towards the end of the night. This is going to see me through. Don't need to drink anything else. And yeah, a beautiful beer. And I'm so glad that I've got one more bottle left. So maybe I'll try and potentially age that one if I have the patience. Probably not. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching all of these Crew Republic beer reviews. Of course, a massive, 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 massive thank you to the generosity of the ladies and gentlemen over at Crew Republic. Definitely, I'd love to, in some point in the future, go visit the brewery or that sort of thing, because very, very exciting. Especially with some of the styles where you're like, oh yeah, it's another pale ale. Oh, they do an IPA. Oh, they do a session IPA. Oh, they do a summer beer. But no, they've done a really good job on these styles that we've slightly become bored with. And yeah, like I said, for a brewery that started off as, you know, two guys homebrewing in 2011, you wouldn't think that at all. Some great talent there, and it shows in their beers. So yeah, I've waffled on for way, way too long. Thank you for sticking with me. Check out my Crew Republic playlist down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you haven't done so already, because I'm a little bit more active on that as well these days. And yeah, hopefully you'll join me for the next beer review and subscribe for more. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers, guys.